Greetings, fellow action figure connoisseurs, and welcome to another episode of Digital Caveman Presents. I, as always, am your host, the Digital Caveman, and today I am presenting you with the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. Thank you for watching this video or any of my other videos that you may have run across, which I hope is all of them. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Operators are standing by to take calls for your views. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel through viewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews, or just help the channel out further, or both. That's even more better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. And with all that said, let's get into it. First up, as is our usual modus operandi here on Digital Caveman Presents, let's take a look at the packaging. 22 moving parts, a hook, McFarlane Toys with a squishy spawn head, Batman, 3 Jokers, a window here on the top with some border around it. Oh look, there's some tape. On the front, nice big window showcasing the figure and his accessories. DC Multiverse, the Joker, the Clown on the bottom. Small print, fine print, legalese print, made in China print, DC print, WB print. The Joker's license plate, I guess. And a barcode and some symbols I'm not going to learn. On this side, Batman 3 Jokers, the Joker, the Clown. Batman 3 Jokers, McFarlane Toys, squishy spawn head. And on this side, a bit of a window showcasing a side view of the figure. DC Multiverse, the Joker, the Clown, upside down. And McFarlane Toys with the squishy spawn head. On the back, nice product shot. This is the same as the card contained in the packaging. The Joker, the Clown, Batman 3 Jokers. And then here is McFarlane Toys with a squishy spawn head. Each figure comes with a collectible trading card. As you can see, my packaging's skin up a little bit, but I don't care. I'm not keeping the packaging. Collect them all, and then there's the cross sale with Wonder Woman, King Shazam, Batman with Battle Damage, Bat Cycle, and Dr. Fate. Collect a card in English only, so I hope you read English. Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag McFarlane Toys, squishy spawn head, P.O. Box blah 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 USA, made in China. And that, my friends, is a look at the packaging. Now let's take a look at the figure and his accessories. And let's start off with the accessories. And here is the stand, standard McFarlane DC Multiverse stand with the little DC on it. Then we have his little laughing fish. And we have a crowbar for beating robins. Well, for thinking you beaten robins to death, but you actually didn't. But you did beat the crap out of them. And finally, let's take a look at the card. Uh-oh. I'm dropping stuff. So let's take a look at the card. Here it is, nice product shot of the Joker, the Clown from Batman the 3 Jokers. And this is of the painted prototype, I believe. And on the back, the Joker, the Clown, Batman 3 Jokers data file. And then all the rest of this reads just the same as the Criminal and the Comedian, but if you haven't watched those, we'll go over it. Real name unknown. Once a small-time crook, the Joker fell into a vat of chemicals that turned his skin white, his hair green, and his lips red. Like a crazed clown. His crimes always involve pranks and jokes, ending with twisted punchlines that are only funny to the Joker, and maybe Harley Quinn. He may look like he's clowning around, but this guy is bad news for Batman in Gotham City. In a stunning turn of events, Batman has learned that there are in fact 3 versions of the Joker operating in Gotham City. Known as the Clown among the group, this Joker revels the most in chaotic mayhem, using a wide variety of deadly joke-themed devices in his dastardly crimes. Okay. That last part is different than the other two. So, there's that. Now let's take a look at the figure himself. And I will say this. If there is side-eye on this one, it's very, very slight. But on the camera, it is hard to see the eyes. There you go. There's one. There's the other. Like I said, if they're side-eyeing, it's not very prominent. And again, like the criminal, he has those green highlights, or the lighter green highlights in his hair. I like that. Nice paint apps on the face altogether. The face and the neck seem to match, unlike on the criminal. And then, you know, this whole piece, this is all overlay here. This is an overlay. And that's about it. We got a paint app here. We got some paint on this overlay. Some at the wrist where the green shirt is poking out. And then the striping on the legs. And then the spats on the shoes. Let's take a look at his articulation. He can actually look up that far. He looks down that far. He has some waggle in there. He can do the full exorcist. And no chicken neck. Now for the arms, comes out about 90 degrees at the shoulders. Does a full rotation, 360 rotation at the shoulders there. It's a cut here at the upper bicep for another 360 degrees of rotation. Double hinged pinned elbow. And it gets that mile, it goes all the way. And then at the wrist, it will spin 360 degrees, and it's on a ball with a pin hinge, so you know you can actually move it around, so it'll go up and or side to side, or it'll go up and down. You can adjust that in there. Then we have a cut here where the chest meets the lower torso, and he'll crunch back that far, crunch forward about that far, and he will twist. It will twist off full 360 degrees there. And then also at the waist, there is a cut, and it will do a 360 degree rotation there as well. And then at this ball joint here at the waist, he'll lean back that far, and he'll lean forward about that far. Now for the legs themselves, he'll give you the full splits, but it does disrupt this overlay for his pants there. He will kick up not quite as far as a showgirl, and definitely not as high back as a mule. There is no, well, I'll say no, there is a little bit of twist there, but not enough to really count as articulation. Double hinged pinned knee. Let's see if I can get it to work. So I'll break it loose there a little bit, and it goes, you know, just about all the way there, and it's on a soft ratchet that's hard to work. For ankle tilt, he'll tilt down that far, tilt up that far, and then he does have toe tilt also. And then he does have a pin for some rocker action. And of course, he does have a trigger finger, but because of Warner Brothers rules, does not come with a firearm. That, my friends, does it for a look at the figure and his accessories. Let's do my favorite part of a review, comparisons. And another figure from the Three Jokers. is the Joker the Comedian. And next up we have the Joker the Criminal, who is quite unhappy. Also from the Three Jokers line, we have Batgirl. From the McFarlane DC Multiverse Dark Knight Returns line, or wave, I guess, not line, we have that Joker. And also from the same wave, we have Dark Knight Returns Batman. And the last McFarlane figure is Batman Beyond. Now, how does he stack up with other lines? Well, let's take a look. Making his cameo appearance, here we have Stan the Man Lee from the Marvel Legends series. From Star Wars The Black Series, we have the Archive Waves 501st Clone Trooper. And finally, from the G.I. Joe Classified series, we have the Hasbro Pulse exclusive Regal variant Cobra Commander. And that, my friends, completes the comparisons. For final thoughts on the McFarlane Toys DC Multiverse, Three Jokers, the Joker, the Clown, just like the Criminal, I like this figure more than I thought I was going to. You know, he really looks like the Joker. I don't know about the, you know, I kind of wish the colors would match up a little better, but I guess he never really matched up at all, thinking back on it. But I do like this one. It's a nice face sculpt. If there's side-eye on this McFarlane figure, it is not that detectable. I can't even tell if it's side-eyeing or not. It's really hard to tell. It doesn't look like it is, which is surprising with these DC Multiverse figures, because just about every one of them that has eyes has side-eye, which is weird. I don't understand that, but you know. But again, I like this figure more than I thought I was. I am glad I only paid, I paid under $10 for it on Amazon. They had it on sale. Maybe by the time you view this, it'll still be that way if you're interested in picking one of these up. My only real issue with these Three Joker figures is this rubber overlay piece here for the crotch. You know, I don't know, it's an odd choice, I guess. But I guess it's to help maybe with the articulation, but you know, you articulate with it too much and it'll be torn, ripped, and a big fat no-no. That, my friends, completes the review. I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making it. Only support from viewers like you make this programming possible. Each view does count, and I do appreciate each and every single view that I receive. Thank you, and thank you so very much for supporting this channel with reviewing. Comment below, like, share, subscribe if you'd like to see more reviews or just to help the channel out further. Or both, that's even better. And don't forget to ding that bell so that in the future you will be notified as my new content becomes available. That's a wrap, folks. I'll see you next time.